Hey YouTube, I have got a project I've been working on. I have a 2011 Chevrolet Silverado, and I tried a couple of different options to get a head unit that I liked, and finally settled on an iPad mini in the dash. So let me flip the camera around here. Got it glued in and got the radio set back, which was no small feat in itself. The stock radio, that is. Got it set back. All steering wheel controls still work with the iPad, and I'm about ready to do some mud. It's flocked on the inside, which it's the first time I'd ever done any flocking, but it turned out okay. I can live with it, I think. It may not show up on camera, but I just wasn't 100% satisfied with the coverage. But it's okay. I've got the charge lightning connector right there, which streams the music to the stock radio, but it will not charge the iPad. It may get a trickle charge, but it's not enough to maintain charge for more than I seem to be getting about a week out of a full charge before. Well, I haven't actually run it till it ran out, but I usually charge it about once a week. I just pull it out and plug it up to a charger overnight or something like that. But here's the way this goes in. It slides in like that. I got the iPad mini kit from Five Field Fabrications, and I got a lot of great tips from Johnny at Noise Boys Garage. He helped me out a lot with a few questions I had before I started this. What I did is put a iPad mini, molded it into the dash, and I wanted it to work like a factory head unit and look like a factory head unit as much as possible. So I've got it set up so that when I turn the key on, it automatically comes on. I can mute it like I just did using the steering wheel controls, and turn the volume up and down, mute all the steering wheel controls. As you notice, the iPad went straight to the app that I was using, which is Pandora, instead of just going to the lock screen. And I achieved that by using a tweak called No Lock Screen, I believe is what it was called. And then messing around with Activator and using that tweak. Of course, you'd have to be jailbroken to get the tweaks, but at any rate, then when I turn the key off, the iPad stays on just like the stock radio does. But when I open the door, you see it turns off, just like the stock radio, which is exactly what I wanted. Turn the key on, boom. You've got your tunes. And of course you can do all the normal things you can do with an iPad. You know, internet, GPS, all that kind of cool stuff. I did want to show you one app that I've got that is real cool. It's called Leech Tunes. Just tap on the screen to play, tap it again to pause, and then you can skip tunes by swiping left or right. I'm going to mute it for copyright issues. Then swipe it back to the left to to go back to the previous song. And can also skip tracks with the steering wheel controls, and I can mute it with the steering wheel controls like that. But I can't pause it with steering wheel controls, but that's okay. I painted the panel with sim paint. I had to try a couple of different colors, and ended up getting a local paint shop or paint store actually, to mix me up some paint, because we couldn't match the factory paint exactly of this panel and this panel. Are actually the only two that are the same color in the cab. So I basically ended up going with this color sim paint, because I think it matches the factory colored fine. It doesn't look exactly like factory, but I mean it is not the same color as factory, but I think it looks pretty factory, which is what I was wanting. So I guess that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.